to see Ernesto from Coco. And after that, we kind of waited for the show. The Headless Horseman came first. It was really cool. And then some of the other characters, Disney characters, came out for the little parade. There's the Mayor again. A lot of Nightmare Before Christmas characters came out, like the vampires, and then Jack and Sally ended up coming out, as well as some other villains. You can see here, we got a pretty good seat. And there's Ursula, and Cruella, and Maleficent. Some of the other cool villains, is Dragon. And then after that, we went back to Cars Land. They had Lightning McQueen, kind of like in a vampire outfit. They had Tomato as well. We got some lunch at the V8 Cafe. These like hot honey chicken tenders. They were actually pretty good. They were like sweet, a little bit of spicy, but didn't go to the pier. Didn't have a lot of time to go there because we were just trying to do things that we normally couldn't do, because it's a special event. So we try to just focus on like the Halloween things. So we went to the Redwood Forest. They had some little characters, like a little enchanted forest where some of the characters, some of the villains, there was like fog and kind of like light decorations. So it was actually pretty cool. They had some kind of interactive stuff too as well, but they didn't do fireworks or anything that night for the party. So, and it was already kind of getting late. So they gave us so much candy, like on the way out. I mean, they just hand you candy, like you get so much. But after that, we walked back to the hotel room. Look at all this candy, guys, and they gave you good stuff like the Little Nature's Bakery, Big Bars. They had little goldfish, graham crackers, like Milky Ways, Twix. They threw some healthy stuff in there too, like cranberries. I mean, just so much, like real candy. I think we had like 4 or 5 bags full. It was a lot. But yeah. So the next day we got up pretty early. We went to the Disneyland Park. We got there right around when they opened. Kind of walked around. There's no little Clydesdale horse. We went, took some pictures by the castle. The castle isn't as big as Disney World's castle, but still nice nonetheless. And if you've never been under the castle, this is what it looks like. It's not really a whole lot. We ended up going to the Tea Party. Did that ride first. It's pretty cool. You get to kind of spin around. It just spins you around. And then after that, see Pinocchio. And then we went to the It's a Small World ride. I really like this ride. It's kind of really relaxing. It just kind of, it's like a small little boat ride, and it has like different countries, different cultures, and they have like a bunch of little Disney characters hidden throughout the ride, like Woody. After that, we went to Toontown. We went and rode the Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which is one of my personal favorite rides in the park. I think this ride is definitely worth the wait if you're waiting on it. Luckily, we had the multi-passes, so we kind of had like little like fast passes. So we timed it right, but normally this ride is kind of one of the longer rides you have to wait for. I think it was like a 35-minute wait. But we got the lightning lane, so we got on the ride pretty much right away. But yeah, this ride's really cool. It's kind of like a 4D kind of experience, but it's definitely good. It's for all ages. ages. Anyone can ride. But Toontown's really nice, especially for kids, because they have like playgrounds. They have like Mickey's house, Minnie's house, Goofy's house. You can really be there like all day with kids if you wanted to. So we spent some time there. We did spend a little time in Star Wars World. I'm not really a huge Star Wars fan, so we didn't spend a ton of time in here. I do love Star Wars, but I'm not like a huge fan. So we didn't ride any rides or anything like that around here. But they had characters interacting with, with park guests. They put on like little shows and stuff like you see here. And the theming's really nice. They have like the little like Millennium Falcons and like a real size one. And then we walked towards Frontierland, and we just kind of ran into Woody. That was random. He was just hanging out, So after that, we went to the Frontierland area. We had to get a Dole Whip first. This Dole Whip was absolutely delicious. Very refreshing on a hot day. But after that, we went to the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, which is another one of my favorites. I like this one better than the Disney World Pirates of the Caribbean. It's a lot more calmer, and they do have a few drops that you can see. So definitely have to be ready for those if you're not ready for it. But it's one of those rides where you just kind of, cool off and, kind of relax and get off your feet for a little bit. It's a longer ride, so that's good too. But I definitely would make sure to ride this if you haven't rode it before. It's definitely worth it, worth the wait. We got a little sneak peek of Jack as well, but that was really cool. So after that, we walked over to the Winnie the Pooh ride, and it was a pretty quick way to go on that one. We got on that one pretty quickly. It's pretty cute. It's a pretty short ride, but it's one of those rides that if you can't get on it, I would. But we also have fast passes for the Haunted Mansion ride, so we were kind of waiting for that. So we got on Winnie the Pooh. But the Haunted Mansion ride had like a layover with the Nightmare Before Christmas, which is really cool. A lot of cool theming in there. You can see the frames kind of change from Christmas to Halloween. It was really nice. This ride was definitely worth it. I think they do this throughout Christmas. This overlay, the Night Before Christmas overlay. It was really enjoyable. I really liked it. I liked the theming. I liked all the characters. You see Sally, Jack, and then at the end they looks like a lot, seeing it, but when you get on it, it's not really as bad. But nonetheless, it was relaxing. I mean, you will get soaked on this ride. Like, you will 100% get soaked. I think my entire shoe got soaked. Like, not even from the big drop, it was like the little drops that you get more wet on. But they had, a bunch of the characters inside, which is really cool. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one. It's definitely a lot better than the original Splash Mountain ride. But after that, it was getting pretty dark. But we ended up getting on the Jungle Cruise ride. I don't really recommend this ride. Getting on this ride at night, just because it's kind of hard to see everything. But it's kind of relaxing. It's not really a relaxing ride, but it's entertaining. Your tour guide kind of makes it entertaining. They kind of like make a lot of jokes and stuff, which can be pretty funny. But we got on the Jungle Cruise ride, and then after that, they had the parade, which is really cool. They had a lot of Disney characters that lit up. They had like Sully from Monsters Inc., McQueen again, and then the Mack truck, which really lit up, which is really cool. They had some other characters as well, like Slinky Dog. It was just lots of lights. They didn't do fireworks, but they did this show instead. But it was really nice nonetheless. It was really, really, really crowded. I couldn't really get up the best seat, but I was able to get some snapshots, luckily. But so the next day, we decided to go to Laguna Beach. This beach was very nice. It had restrooms, it had wheelchair access, which is really nice because you had kids with strollers. Lots of families out there. Very good views. It feels like you're like in like Hawaii or something. Just like the mountains and like the blue water. It was really nice. The water was extremely cold. Like, it was really cold. The weather was nice. It was around like 70